Hello and welcome back, everyone, to Rocket Rabbit Commentaries run-through of Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist Link Evolution as we continue on through the VRAINS campaign with, once again, we are trying to take down Blue Angel with Spectre, but we specifically are switching over to the burn deck because, you know, that is what we do. Ooh, there's Koala.
Double Zoma.
So, as annotations Gerdat is mentioning here, the reason why past Gerdat isn't running creature swap specifically is because the only viable target in the burn deck for creature swap would actually be Mass Dragon, and the terrible thing about that isn't that Mass Dragon would actually sorry, not Mass Dragon, but UFO Turtle. And although UFO Turtle is in fact is honestly a very good creature swap target, it usually isn't good enough to just try and set up on a creature swap UFO Turtle combo this late into the campaign.
Very situational, too. Counting on your opponent being able to feed you a monster that can run it over, for example.
Well, most of your opponents can. I mean, Blue Angel here is going to go into Delphinium again, and, you know, I would be able to use that.
Banishing the Trickstar cards for Soul of Purity and Light. Making a comeback.
And Candina. Thank you, Des Koala.
Munch.
Yep, and Light Sage burns us for another 200.
1,800 to the house.
Okay, activate Zone of the Spirit and chain Zone of the Spirit.
So then we can begin the punishment part.
You know, after we get burned by Light Sage a couple more times.
Just a couple. Sure.
Narcissus effect in order to special summon it.
Narcissus. I see what they did there. It's a play on the word Narcissus.
Alright, so
Greek
we summon
god
zombie,
of vanity.
Unfortunately, if we attempt to attack into stuff right now, Soul Purity and Light is going to make it so that that our monsters just aren't quite big enough. Ooh, honest, that's worth running over.
No, I mean, that doesn't hardly enter into it, except that we're just going to be taking more damage in the process. Oh, I thought you wanted a bomb in them.
Unfortunately, no. I don't have quite enough effect damage on field in order to kill Blue Angel. I'd be what, 2,100 short? Yeah, 2,100 short right now. Okay, so it is actually better for me to swipe Delphinium and then just have a bigger monster out than Blue Angel can deal with.
These Link monster fools don't know what time it is. You think it's all about Link monsters? I'm gonna show you how to Ixies.
Damn it, Candina! Stop burning us for incidental damage. That's
so
our job to burn you for
more
catastrophic amounts of damage.
Okay, not a lot of cards in the graveyard, not a lot of cards in the field, not a lot of cards in the hand. So surely this can be swung into our favor.
And then we get hit with reincarnation. Damn it.
Oh, that's not that bad. Soul Purity and Light, careful. So as long as it's her turn, she can't run over us, and as long as it's our turn, we can't run over her.
Right.
I feel like I've seen this scenario before.
Reincarnation effect to bring back out Candina. No. So how does it feel, Miss Blue Angel, to take your 200 points of damage? Waha. Damn it! I just drew Regeki too. Oh well.
We drew into something even better. We got
no, the Armored Bee is not better than Raigeki. Come on.
Well, that worked.
Well, yes.
This also is going to work.
No, but I'm not going to score as much damage as I want because, unfortunately, you know, a Catastor can't inflict battle damage to Blue Angel.
I am Catastor, the disastrous synchro monster. You've forgotten me. You've forgotten me.
Yeah, I am actually a really big fan
let's assess the situation.
Ally of Justice Catastor. I do think that that for Edison specifically, Catastor is honestly really overlooked. Trickstar Lightsaber got rid of our Nightmare Rule, but I think we should almost have it from here. Use Catastor. Yeah. Alright, Compulse in order to bounce. Silent Honor, which is sad, but oh well. Catastor to auto-kill monster instead. And then we can set either Marshmallow on or Koala. We're going to set Koala. Alright.
Well,
because
unfortunately, Blue Angel...
If she doesn't play a card, then we have game. But you went into Soul Impurity at
She played a card. So, we're good. Because even though Catastor is going to lose 300 attack points during our battle phase, Catastor could just... Or we could just fissure it.
Oh, we could have fissured her.
It's okay. We're
conserving the fissure for resources is actually the best play here, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah, because we didn't have her locked up. Like, fissure will make this a deadlock, depending on what she draws. Okay, so she plays a face down. Catastor's effect does not work on face down monsters. They have to be face up on the field when you select them as an attack target. Okay, and we're just hopefully
next turn we should be able to take her down then.
Alright, what's she gonna draw? Another freaking reincarnation?
Now, reincarnation won't actually help her that much here.
I mean, I feel like this is a bad decision on the part of Yu-Gi-Oh! Is that now nobody's interested in trap cards unless trap cards also have effects in the graveyard. Like, oh, your trap card only works on the field. You're wasting your time.
That isn't exactly true. I mean, a majority of the extremely powerful trap cards that have been printed in the past several years are actually cards that activate in the hand and have additional effects when they get activated on the field.
Right, like there was once upon a time there was a card game maker that said there shall be only 3 types of cards. They are monsters, spells, magic cards, and trap cards. Trap cards can only be used when they are on the field, but you can use abilities like Makyura the Banned Forever so that you can use trap cards in other situations, and only in exceptional situations. But now, trap cards have really evolved. In addition to their own abilities, player expectations have changed as well. Players demand more out of their trap cards than ever. You know, that's why Horn of the Phantom Beast is freaking dope.
Up for us.
Love it. Love the bunny.
The Mecha Bunny is awesome. Yay, we finally bested Blue Angel. Which I think unlocks the Blue Angel booster pack, right? Yep, we now have access to the Blue Angel booster pack. Haha.
Delphinium.
A bridge too far. So once again, we're playing with Playmaker, which means that I, once again, still do not know how the fuck to link climb with Playmaker's deck. But we're fighting against Spectre this time, so surely, after the disastrous performance that I had playing with Spectre, this should be relatively simple. You know, we just gotta dodge Bergmont, right?
We gotta dodge whatever this brand new deck has.
Let's see. We got Link Slayer, so we can easily go into Link 2.
You should never
we got
talk
Power
back.
Code
Try
Talker.
listening.
Okay. And there's Decode. All right. Yeah,
suppose
still no
every
access
duel now
code.
is a conversation.
We won't be getting to play with Playmaker's instance of access code until much later on, sadly. I think the call here is actually just to set Protron, because although I can get into a Link 2 very easily, I don't think I can actually get... No, I can get into Link 3, but there isn't really a good reason to get into Link 3 right now, so...
I think you should use Draconet.
I mean, Draconet would get me into a Link 2 quite nicely.
Yeah, and he thins your deck. You know, basics. Just thin your deck as much as possible. Do it as early as possible.
Hey, Jasmine. Ooh, Signet Universe.
Universe. Multiverse.
Alright, so... I think the call here specifically is to tribute to summon Link Slayer that uses effect to blow up the back row. I don't remember how these duels played out play out anymore, because I recorded most of this more than a year ago. Oh well. We're instead gonna use Draconet, and then Draconet's effect in order to go into our other Proton, right? Yeah, we're gonna go into the other Proton in our deck, and I think we're gonna go into Power Code, right? Simply because we haven't used it. No, we're going into Honeybot. Okay.
Link. Buzz.
Then we use Signet Universe in order to make our Honeybot slightly more powerful. Backup Secretary to kill Jasmine, and then Honeybot to attack directly.
World Tree just got a World Tree counter.
Yes.
Damn.
Right,
they're playing the long game.
Yes, and by playing the long game specifically, we are making it so that the Spectre does not have access to his graveyard monsters. So there. Fuck, Lone Fire Blossom. That means he's gonna go into Bergmont. Yep.
Damn.
Alright, so as long as we can prevent him from gaining life points, this still shouldn't be, too terrible. I mean, I think we gotta summon Ram Claudia here.
Or maybe
yes, make sure that he no longer has access to the Lone Fire Blossom.
The biggest mistake of the game could well be your very first play. I think you should have summoned Draconet.
Well, I summoned Draconet. I did summon Draconet specifically to go into Honeybot, but
you didn't do it first.
How would my board state be different at this moment, Mr. Cloud? Because the biggest monster I could have brought out using that particular line would have been a 2300 attack power monster, and Bergament would still be able to run over that.
Maybe I'm just not thinking the way the game wants me to think.
Definitely not. Playmaker very specifically wants to cycle through a majority of his extra deck during his climbing plays. The problem that I've got with that is that in order to do so, he's kind of dependent on using Stack Reviver and Dotscaper to do it, and I end up not having those. Like, Backup Secretary is honestly a really powerful piece for that, but I don't know, man. Like, Playmaker's Link climbing is all about using specific pieces in ways that are a bit more difficult for me to fully map out. Yeah, Signet Backdoor. Signet Backdoor, allows me to grab another Cyberse monster, but it grabs it to my hand instead. So.
Get my ass kicking, Yu-Gi-Oh!
Be safe, everybody.
Play some cards and I gotta go. Doot, out my Signet Backdoor.